Anil had always been an ordinary student, living in a small town in Rajasthan. From an early age, he knew he wanted to achieve something extraordinary, but like many others, he struggled with self-doubt. He would often compare himself to others, wondering why he wasn't as successful or talented. Despite his hard work, things never seemed to go as planned. When Anil was in his final year of school, he decided that he would prepare for the toughest challenge of all, the bank exams. The decision was not easy, as many people around him doubted his ability to succeed. But Anil knew that he had to prove them wrong. He wanted to build a future for himself, one where he could support his family and live a life that he could be proud of. Every morning, Anil woke up at 5 a.m., even though it was freezing cold in the winter months. The early mornings were difficult, but he reminded himself that success required sacrifice. He would get dressed quickly, grab a cup of tea, and then walk to the library by 6 a.m. The cold air would sting his face, but he ignored it because he had bigger things to focus on. The library was where he spent most of his days. Anil wasn't the smartest student, but he was determined. He would start his study sessions with English, knowing that this subject was crucial for the exams. Despite the difficulty, he studied diligently for hours. He read editorials, practiced writing essays, and improved his vocabulary. He knew that every small improvement in his skills would eventually pay off. But Anil's journey wasn't without obstacles. There were days when he felt tired and frustrated. Sometimes, the doubts crept in, and he thought, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? On those days, it was hard to continue. But he remembered something his father had told him: success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who work tirelessly, even when they don't feel like it. One day, Anil decided that he had to push through his doubts. He made a plan and followed it strictly, without excuses. He studied in the morning, attended classes, and reviewed his work in the evening. He took small breaks in between, but he never let himself slack off. Every evening, before going to bed, he would reflect on the day's progress. He realized that success wasn't about doing everything perfectly, it was about being consistent and learning from mistakes. Months passed, and Anil's hard work began to show results. He felt more confident in his abilities. The more he practiced, the better he became. His English improved, his reasoning skills strengthened, and his knowledge of general subjects grew. With each passing day, he became more certain that he was on the right path. Finally, the day of the exam arrived. Anil felt a mix of nervousness and excitement. He had prepared for this moment for months, and now it was time to see if all his efforts had paid off. As he sat in the exam hall, he remembered all the mornings he had woken up early, the hours he had spent studying, and the moments when he had almost given up. But now, he was ready. The exam was challenging, but Anil didn't panic. He took a deep breath and focused on each question one at a time. His preparation had paid off. When the results were announced, Anil couldn't believe his eyes. He had passed with flying colors. That moment was one of the proudest of his life. Anil had proven to himself that hard work, dedication, and perseverance were the keys to success. He had overcome his self-doubt and faced challenges head-on. Anil realized that success wasn't about being the smartest or the most talented person in the room. It was about being willing to put in the effort, even when things got tough. Anil's journey had just begun, and he knew that the future held many more challenges. But now, he faced them with confidence, knowing that with hard work and determination, anything was possible.